Competitors from across the USA converged on Ellington Airfield in Texas this year for the Houston Half Mile. Part of the annual Aeros and Auto Show, the event caters for car and bike owners who have the need for speed.
It goes back to about 2 years where we started to do some kind of those races back home, those half-mile event, and got to fancy them. Texas is a huge spot for those events apparently, so really fancy Texas for that. We have basically a tour this year, about 8 events. And so we got the rig, the cars, and the kids are coming along. So it's a beautiful day. It's a great time.
Ellington is already home to US fighter pilots and NASA astronauts. As venue to Houston's premier speed event, it welcomes the world's fastest modern-day road vehicles.
The ground's got about 4 or 5 cars here. Just really trying to come out here right now that we have the half-mile record at 2:24.9. With this surface and this venue, hoping to go a little faster. Fixing to make my first pass. We just had to tweak some stuff to the car and tune a little bit, but it's ready to go. It's iced up and ready to rock.
Stacey and I have been friends for over 20 years, and we started running against each other at the Texas 2K events. He ended up buying a Corvette that I had that I beat him in, and then he bought Super. We go back and forth, and so we race road race, drag race, street race. We don't do that anymore. And now we're into Lamborghinis.
As the speeds on Ellington's runway were building, the competition was shaping into a battle between Olivier Benloulou and the boys from Underground Racing.
I'm just doing the speeds that they're telling me to do to enable us to go to the next level. Right now we're into the bracket of the 200 to 220. So we'll do that. Then we get the orange, and it's the all-out bracelet.
So far, first run was good. I went 2:19.6, was just edged out my buddy, but it went 2:19.4. So, and then he went back out. He went 2:20.9. So we're gonna, hopefully I can make the 4-5 shift a little bit better and go a little faster.
The car's been running real well. The first pass we went 2:19.4, just shakedown run. The second pass we made some adjustment, went 2:20.9, but we went 178 in the quarter mile. I'm just gonna run it one more time. We're kind of at where we need to be. We made one more adjustment, and hopefully we'll go a little faster than that.
Competition isn't just limited to high-performance supercars. In the sub-200 miles per hour bracket, Stephen Lucas's 1944 V8 Coupe Deluxe was a real crowd pleaser.
I always loved cars all my life, and I've always wanted a 44 Coupe Deluxe, and it took me about 10 years to find this one, and it's kind of my dream car. So when I saw it, I had to have it. I bought it, and I just continue to make it better and mess with it and look at it and smile. Sometimes I just go out in the garage and sit and have a glass of wine and look at it, but really great.
Back at the top of the timesheets, the final run saw Underground Racing take top speed honours, with Cody Whitehead setting the half-mile mark at 224.4 miles per hour.
People ask, what does it feel like to even pilot an 1800 wheel Lamborghini, and it's hard to explain. You know, I've been on roller coaster rides and everything else, and it doesn't even come close. It's a thrill. The power these cars are making now is just unbelievable.
The weekend racers will continue the fight to be the fastest on 4 wheels at events across the country and be back at Ellington to push that top speed even higher next year.
It was one of the best events that we had at the Houston Half Mile, and we ended up around 2:15, so we're happy. We had lots of runs. The weather was great. Lots of people showed up. Hey, having fun.
Last year, I set the record at 217 miles an hour. We definitely had some stiff competition, and just came out to try to best it, and we did.